Hey, Coach Sean here. Welcome to another follow-along video where the goal is to keep you mobile, relax, and nourish your muscles and joints. Okay, this is our follow-along mobility session. After a strong week, good week of training, you want to treat yourself with some gentle movement, okay, in hopes of releasing the tension and relaxing. So we're going to start with phase one of our warm-up, our joint mobility, your self-postural assessment. Then we're going to move to the ground. And I want you to follow along, deep breathe, and relax. Here we go. Phase one of the warm-up in 3, 2, 1, now. Stand nice and tall, starting with your head and neck. Look side to side. Making sure to deep breathe. This is not strenuous. Taking all the major joints in the body through some gentle preparation before we train. And chin to chest, and look straight up. Excellent. Ears to shoulders, stretching out the sides of the neck. Nice and easy, deep breathing. And working our way down. Big shoulder circles. Roll them up towards the ears, down towards the hips. Excellent work. Switch directions. Beauty. One leg goes back in a kickstand, arm stays straight. Big circles. Try to brush up the bicep close to the ear. Relax the shoulder. Big circles. Switch directions. Nicely done. Same thing other side. Kickstand, core tight, chest high, big arm circles backwards. Go ahead and switch directions forward. Nice. Shake things out and torso twist, pivoting on the back foot, relaxing the upper body. Excellent. Hands on the hips, big circles, drawing circles with the pelvis, smooth. Make sure to breathe. Go ahead and switch directions. Excellent work. Big wide stance, adductor stretch, hinge back, reach for the floor, stand up nice and tall. Same thing for the other side. Try to line up the elbow with the inside of the knee. Only use whatever range of motion your body will allow. Stretching the inner thighs, making sure to hinge back. Excellent. A little toe touch and reach for the ceiling here, standing up nice and tall. Knees can be bent. Relax with it. It's just a pre-stretch of the hamstrings and the low back. Beautiful. Stationary march, drive up with the one knee, reach back with the opposite arm, standing nice and tall. Loosening up the hips and shoulders. And a little bit of side shuffle, using whatever space you have available. Get flat on your back, knees bent, feet flat, deep breathe. Try to focus on only breathing through your nose. This will slow down the breathing, have it nice and controlled. And you can always switch to mouth breathing if you need to, but try to breathe only through the nose. Let's get one leg straight and your arms straight up overhead, biceps sandwiching the ears. Continue to deep breathe. When you're ready, bring the leg up and the arms up at the same time. Hold that stretch so the leg and the arms are facing the sky. Lower them slowly and bring them back up to 90 degrees, holding that stretch. Back down, and one more time all the way up, nice and slow. On the last one here, we're going to hold the leg up in the air, and when you're ready, to the outside, we're going to draw big circles for 3 repetitions. Keeping the leg straight if you can, a slight knee bend if you need to. Nourishing the hip joint, 3 circles to the outside, and then when you're ready, 3 circles the opposite way, the inside out. Very good mobility for the hips, nice and controlled. Keep deep breathing. Again, if you need to keep a knee bend, that is totally fine. We want to be focused on the hips. Lower that leg, take a few good deep breaths, and then switch positions. Bend that same working leg. Opposite leg goes straight. When you're ready, we raise it up towards the sky, along with the arms, holding that stretch, and bring them back down to the ground. Deep breathing, mobilizing the shoulders and the hips. A few more in this fashion. Deep breathing. And on this last one, I'm going to hold the legs straight up and do our 3 outside circles, nice and controlled. And after your 3 to the outside, we will switch directions. Really focusing on the working hip, making sure to breathe. And lower the leg, relax. A few more deep breaths. And let's bend both knees so the feet are flat and both knees are bent. We're going to bring both knees to the one side, and we're going to hold this passive stretch. You should feel a good stretch in your hips and your low back. Hold the position and breathe. When you're ready, bring the knees to the other side. Edges of the feet are hugging the floor. We're going to hold this position and breathe. Excellent. Now that same position, we're going to switch back and forth. Keep the edges of the feet hugging on the ground. We're going to windshield wipe nice and controlled, side to side. Excellent work. Hug the knees, slight chin tuck, and we're going to work the ankle mobility. Pull the toes up towards the knees and then push them away. When you're ready, work some ankle circles in both directions. And switch if you haven't. Excellent. When you're ready, leading with the eyes, we're going to massage the back, hugging the knees close, massaging our spine and our low back. Still breathing through our nose if we can, totally relaxing. Excellent. Get into a seated position, chest high, shoulders down. We're going to have the hips just floating over the ground. We're going to work our squat. So push the hamstrings to the calves, rocking back and forth, stretching out the wrists. Excellent work. When you're ready, keep both feet together. One knee is up as shown in this resting seated position. Straighten the one arm, reach back, and shift the weight on the opposite leg and hip. Keep a tall chest, tall spine, and keep switching back and forth. Try to have your feet together and your knees apart as you do this. As you reach back with your arm, that's stretching out the chest. Try to keep your hand flat on the ground as you do this. And doing a few more switching at will. Nicely done. Slowly get on your belly. I want you to place your forehead in between your hands and deep breathe. Deep breathe. Push the belly into the floor and exhale. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Totally release all the tension in your body. Relax. Very beneficial for the spine to decompress after all of that lifting. Focus on your breathing and listen to my cues. When you're ready, bring one leg up towards your butt, your heel towards your butt, and alternate in this fashion. Totally relaxing, continuing to breathe, bending the knee, back and forth. Totally relaxing, continuing with that smooth, easy breathing, and allowing this knee bend to stretch out the front of your thighs. When you're ready, get into a sphinx where we bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, relax the hips, continue to breathe. We're going to practice some neck nods. When you're ready, look back and forth. Completely disengaging any tension in the body. Trying to maintain that high chest position. And go ahead and switch to chin to chest and then look straight up. And when you're ready, place the hands underneath the shoulders and push the floor away. Try to keep the hips down on the ground, almost like a cobra stretch. Make sure to breathe through this and then lay off. Lower yourself to the ground. Push yourself back up. Try to keep the hips on the ground. Use whatever range of motion your body will allow. We're just extending the spine here. Deep breathing, relaxing. Trying to heal our body after that punishing training session. Nice and easy, continue to deep breathe. And when you're ready, we'll get on all fours. Bring the knees apart, feet together. Try to keep the hands flat on the ground as shown. Chest is high. Keep that arch in your low back and just rock back and forth a little bit here. Stretches out the groin muscles. This is very therapeutic for your hips, your pelvic floor. Great squat mobility right here as well.